really good series for me too. You give it a read. It'll give you a lot of good ideas for your game.
Cybernation Uncensored.
I do not play Delta Green.
There we go.
Hey,
we're live now.
Yay!
Howdy, everyone. I'm GM Raven, and we're here for another installment of The Walking Dead. Crew, say hello.
Hi.
Everyone, let us know if you can hear us in the chat. If there's any problems, so I can address them as quickly as possible. Oh, I think I see one already. Oh, that's not good.
Hey, now with the clapping, come on, get the golf clap out of here.
Okay.
You can't give it to the gremlins.
That's better. Freaking nothing was moving. I was freaking out.
Oh, all green lights.
Okay, how we looking, chat? Let's see what chat has to say.
Last
Okay.
message came in
Okay,
from
Black
Bic.
Cubes.
All
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, Black Cubes.
All
how's it
green
going?
lights.
All right. I'm GM Raven, storyteller Raven. I chronicle for the High Riders, and I'm also a storyteller for The Walking Dead for this one limited series. We might come back and revisit it again after we step away and I do another genre, which is Transformers Broken Glass. So, players, please introduce yourselves and tell us who you'll be playing tonight. And if you have anything in the works that that you think the audience would be interested in. Starting with Riley.
Sure thing. Hi, everybody. I'm Riley Manis. I am once again bringing you the mechanical know-how of the Southern boy Wyatt Buckley, and you'll just be catching me here in this little mini-series every Friday.
Alrighty. Nothing in the works for the meantime, or?
Nothing too exciting that I can talk about, but
Okay.
maybe there'll be some cool announcements later.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, he's a farmer.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Can you give us a brief description of your character?
Oh, of course. Wyatt Buckley, nicknamed Buck, that's not his actual middle name, is a strong-looking young man who's a bit weathered, age beyond his years, old soul, as we had claimed in the first episode, who's opened up a little bit now that we've been on the old station for a little bit of a time, but considering we're not going to be here anymore, things might change. But before that, he was just a simple man, grew up on his family's farm, did some work, got his basic education. Never had too much planned out for him until they shot him up to the space station because they thought he could do more, and now we're in this situation.
Last episode, you were kind of armpit deep in in swine.
Yep, they made the farmer boy handle the animals when they made him be a mechanic. So I think poor management is a theme both on planet and out in space.
Well, yeah, you never know. Everyone has a job to be slotted into.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
and you just so happen to fit that. Next up, how about Chance?
Hi, everybody. I'm Benji, aka Chance47. You can find me online, pretty much all the socials at Chance47. Tonight, I'm playing Dr. Dougie Bright. He is an ER surgeon and medical researcher who was having some HR issues before the crash. So that's one way to avoid those problems.
Yeah, problem solved.
Yeah, and he's
Well, the ship.
tall, skinny, lanky doctor guy.
Mr. Pansy.
Yeah, takes his oath very seriously, and hopefully will not be separated from his loved ones for too long. I mean, this isn't a tragedy or anything, right? I'm sure. Yeah,
I'm sure.
and
I'm sure you'll find your loved one.
in one piece. In one piece.
Yeah, in one piece. I'm sure. So let's see. Anything in the works? Any other?
Oh, I also do a D&D 5e stream for the Netherdeep every other Saturday over on the Geek Life on Twitch, where I play a slutty little warlock who flirts with everything that there's a recurring theme here. Anyway, yeah.
It's not condemned
And
to misuse your spell books. No.
yes,
For those
exactly.
kind of needs.
Hey, control person comes in real handy.
All right. How about Liquid?
Hello, everyone. My name is Liquid N7. Today I will be playing Sol Barrett, a janitor slash engineer who is now crashing. Who believes he's crashing down to Earth right now.
Not yet.
He's got a couple issues. One of them is he likes to talk to himself, but doesn't really consider that an issue. It's just good conversation. As far as things that are in the works, I am a professional GM on Start Playing Games. I have games on Friday mornings, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday nights. Also on probably won't be able to see that, but also I'm in a game with Nolan called Ganic Gasm. And I play a nomad named X-Ray on that. And plus, by the end of February, I hope to be publishing my first book. That's about me.
Awesome. What's the book
So
title?
far, what I've read, it's exciting.
What's it titled?
Yeah.
Title is called Project Etta Broken Reality. It's the beginning of a series.
Oh, interesting. Are you going through a publishing company, or are you using like AI or?
I'm just trying to keep it simple. I'll use KDP.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Next up, Volpus.
Hello, I'm Vulpus Fox. Today I will be playing Aaron Armstrong, a somewhat eccentric botanist. At least for, up in the station, I was called up there for my botany skills. Not sure how this is going to end up, but, hey, it is what it is, and what happens, it just happens. But, I'm kind of concerned with my podmate. He has refused to take any type of in-flight reading or anything like that. Seems a little concerned, but, hey, it'll be okay. Offered gummies around. I think the only one that took a gummy was Liquid over there. So, if you're gonna die happy. It is, that's just the way I see it. Let's see. As far as me, you can find me mainly haunting the CNU server. Mine, is Vulpus Fox. That's pretty much the only socials I use anymore because everything else is just either annoying or pisses me off, so I don't use them. So, let's see. As far as anything in the works, I do have a very large project in the works. Probably going to be doing either a casting call, depending on how seats fill up. So we'll see what happens there. It's going to be a little bit different from the normal Cyberpunk game, but I think it's something that people will probably enjoy just because of the sheer chaos of it. But one step at a time. I got to get my players first.
That's just awesome. Did we describe? Did we give a description for?
A description.
Yes,
Well,
yes, please.
just everyday, super just pasty white guy that's, pretty much dressed up in utilitarian clothing, despite, numerous uniform violations on the station. He still wears his, khaki pants and, the utility pants and utility jacket, stuff like that. I just uniforms make me uncomfortable. So
Fatigues.
yeah, nice to see, the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the Chad chin. Yeah, he's pretty much just he's evil.
So, can you tell me why he kind of reminds me of Duke?
Uh, yeah, I'm not sure how that happened, but that's just the way it came out.
Running around looking for Scarlet, I see.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, but I don't have any family. That's probably why they sent me up in space. Yeah, so yeah, if he dies, nobody's gonna miss him. Well,
Right.
Liquid may miss him.
Well,
It'll be the end of your gummies if I go missing.
Yeah, well, what do you mean? If you go missing, I'll just find whatever you leave behind.
them's fighting words. No.
Yep.
All right, thank you. Well, like I said at the entry, I am.
Don't
Did we
forget
get
me.
Riley
Oh,
and
did
Nolan?
we?
And yeah.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
everybody
I'm sorry. Riley. Oh,
I was the first to go.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Yeah,
Now
it's just
Nolan.
me.
Nolan's batting cleanup.
You know, it's okay because I get to come in here at the very end of the of everything, and it makes sense because my character is stuck on whatever spaceship he got stuck on.
He's the one-man
But
show.
before we get there, I am Nolan North. You can find me here in the Seeing You channels. Occasionally, I'll run a play-by-post. There's something in the works, so I think there might be a casting call going out for the Cyborg play-by-post, which should be exciting. And then I do run a game where Liquid isn't one of my players. It's really fun to have him as a player. Not only is he comical, but he's pretty smart thinking, and he uses that old nomad noggin to move things around, and it's just real good. But Calvin Lindsay, the guy who I play, a Southern dude who politician has no right to be here on this spaceship, is just he's here for a PR thing basically, and his company just has a lot of money, and so they just sent him out here. But he really doesn't, I guess. But he's currently freaking out, like absolutely freaking out. He's been just mentally silent in this little pod while this other dude is next to him. That is Volpez. What is your character's name again? One more time for me. Volpez.
kind of helps if the mute gods leave me alone. My character's name is Aaron. He's currently reading the In-Flight magazine.
Aaron, that's right. Yeah, he's looking at you. He just can't believe that you're just not in any kind of shock, and you can see poor old Calvin is just kind of stressing out. He's kind of sweating bullets. But back to you, Raven.
I did offer you some gummies, but it is.
Are they laced with sedative? No kidding. Black lace.
No, those are mine.
All right. So I'm GM Raven. I chronicle for the High Riders, who will be on hiatus since we're reshuffling. We're shuffling in new players, and the majority of the team has had other things to had to depart, and they have other ventures other stories to get to. But it was nice having them.
Adventure.
It was fun having GM Raven.
They're always welcome to come back at any time for guest appearances or not. The brakes haven't quite fallen off the snack shack yet.
Thank God.
But I'm the storyteller for this limited one season like Walking Dead. So, and I want to say thank you to our sponsors, or to our Patreon first. Their contributions help immensely. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Lion Banner Games, Studio Agate, Free League Publishing, creators of who brought The Walking Dead to us, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Modifius, Loki Battlements. So, very, very special thank you to all of them. I have other works in after this. Transformers Broken Glass will be coming up, and possibly Delta Green. So we'll
That would be interesting.
be on the lookout for that. Let's see. Anyone want to do a recap for me? You're like, not it. No?
well,
I think
well,
we all
we're-
kind of recapped it here.
yeah, it
What do we
kind
all-
of recapped as we went.
Okay.
You know, we're sitting in our disaster pods, getting ready to fall to the earth and burn up in the atmosphere. Some of us are not doing so well with the stress of our impending fate. Let's see. The doc, was it? I think it was the doc. Almost did not make it, or was that? That was the doc. Okay, yeah. So we had to kind of pull together as a team to get him, you know, into the pod. I believe he is in there with some kids, which were not supposed to be on station to begin with.
No, he's in there with Soul.
Oh yeah, that's right,
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just you know, we're just waiting to die. I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So I did want to read this. I didn't read. I wasn't. I didn't have it prepared last session, but this is just a brief disclaimer. Advisory warning. Disclaimer. This stream, video, and podcast content is intended for mature audiences only. It features a tabletop fantasy improv roleplay game set in the world inspired by The Walking Dead. Please be advised, the following themes and content may be present: explicit, strong language, strong sexual situations possible, intense violence, including graphic descriptions, prejudice, sexism, and bigotry, presented in a limited and contextual manner solely to enhance the storytelling, set the scene, and convey the tone of the world. Viewers and listeners' discretion is strongly advised. The depictions of sensitive topics aim to contribute to immersive storytelling and do not reflect the personal beliefs or attitudes of the creators or participants. If you are uncomfortable with these themes, we encourage you to prioritize your well-being and engage with content that aligns with your preferences. Thank you for understanding, and we hope you enjoy this journey into the challenging and dramatic world of The Walking Dead. Theme song is being worked on, and other things to plus up the look. So now that that's out of the way, eventually that will be passed out to a voice narration. But for now, I did my best.
That's all that matters. We got it out there.
So
It's not like you don't have access to a lot of people that are capable of doing that for you.
True. But so for the session, I take on the role of storyteller, Billy Ray Vaughn. And so what's happened at the last session, is the crew has been stationed on board space station for about 2.5 years, working furiously on a couple of different projects to cure sicknesses rampant in the world. And they were working with Project 1 was with viruses and marine life. Project 2 was with spores and other vegetation that have been collected and brought into space to mitigate factors that were on Earth that prevented that hindered the outcome of the projects. Last session, towards the end, the crew or the station experienced solar flares and a meteor shower that has the crew has the team kind of worried for their life. We left off with them entering their hardened life pods, so to speak, and we'll pick up with Riley.
Yes.
You were in the pod with one of the scientists.
And the illicit stowaways in the form of children, yes.
Yes. What's running through your mind right about now?
Considering things are probably shaking and loud and scary, I've fastened myself in, and assuming that the scientists would go along with keeping everyone in the pod safe, I'm securely holding on to one of the two children to try and make this as safe of a trip down as possible for everyone. I think maybe even pull them into my lap and fasten them in with me to make sure that they're safe. That way they can take one and I can take the other.
Oh, so if you reach out to one of the children, they kind of shy away. They which one did you reach to? The little boy or the little girl?
I guess whichever one would be smaller of the two, since I'm a bigger person.
They're twins, so they're about the same size.
Well, Dice says boy.
Okay. The little boy's name's Charlie.
Hey, bud.
Charlie's kind of like, Mister, get your hands off me. I don't know who you are. You scare me.
I know, son, but I work here on the ship with your parent here, and I'll even point out to the patch I have. They gave me this because I'm one of the people in charge of keeping the ship running. Now, I know it sounds like we didn't do too good of a job of it, but there's a lot of dangerous things happening that's making us go down, and the best way for all of us to be safe is to be seated together like this.
Okay. Let me see.
Hey, GM.
Yes.
Can we also get the overlay swapped over to the players?
Oh, yeah. Nice. My bad.
All good. No worries. Just to make sure everybody knows who's who, because there's so many names, and sometimes I feel like I forget you all's names, even though I have it written down. Just multiple places in my head.
Good catch. Good catch. Much obliged. Okay, so Charlie doesn't like that, and Charlie's kind of like fidgeting, kind of trying to get you off of him.
I'm not gonna be forceful about it at all. If the kid's refusing to go, I'm not gonna just snatch up a kid. But I mean, I'll eye up at the parent because I'm trying to do the sensible thing for all of us here.
Okay, so and then the little sisters are kind of reaching for him. Let go of my brother, Mister.
Not even touching him, dear.
She's trying to pull him to her.
Yeah, but I'm not grabbing anyone if they're not willing.
They take off hide behind their mom, and they're like, she's like, "You're not gonna tell anyone, are you?"
I don't think it's gonna matter if we go down.
All right.
You're fixing to die, kid.
Okay, so we jump over to Soul.
All right. It's going through Soul's mind as the gummy that he got from Aaron is kicking in. Is like all the sound kind of like goes away as things are shaking, and he's just seeing like all these colors, and he sees the dock in front of him. Like, is that how it's done? Are they back to back, or is like are you facing each other? I know Buck was talking to the other scientists, but were they like facing each other?
Yeah.
All right. So I see the dock in front of me, and he's getting smaller and smaller away in a tunnel of like different colors and light, and things are just vibrating, and then like a song comes in his head. It's like raindrops keep falling on your head,
Oh goodness.
and he's just like, he's got his eyes like wide open. He's like scared out of his mind, but it's for different reasons. It's more because like he's losing grip on reality right now. And he like reaches out as he's like in this harness. He reaches out to boop the dock on his nose.
Oh goodness. Are you
What's that one thing?
Are you hearing like the teacher speaking from the Peanuts, like wah 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 wah?
Yeah, it's like everything is far away, and all he's hearing is he hears like like a ringing, like a wee as things are vibrating, and he's like, "What is going on?"
Okay.
And the voice in his head is all like, "All right, this is new."
You're also hearing something like muffled. It's coming from your walkie. You're gonna put the coil earpiece in your ear.
He's like,
Where the
"Hello,
hell have you been?
here."
Oh yeah. Where's here?
The safety pod. We got an alert saying that we need to get to our hard points.
Okay, so I need you to check the master control monitor.
Okay.
And
then like,
I want to know the structural if the structural integrity of the station is still intact.
It'd be a hard no.
yeah, he's not in his right mind right now. Like everything is weird. Is that something like he would know he could check on a tablet that he carries around, or is it something he has to get out of the pod to do?
You would be able. You would have it on your tablet, but you didn't bring your tablet. It's at your workstation.
Oh no.
Can I roll something to see if I have my tablet or not?
You don't want to open that door, do you?
He doesn't want to move right now. Everything is weird. Everything's shaking. All these alarms are going off, but it's all muffled and everything's far away.
Let me see.
All we need now is a little bass to go with this.
Your in-flight music for today's session is sponsored by Eminem. It is when reality goes, there goes gravity, and that's intentional.
Man, head of maintenance really called the worst person at the worst possible time to handle this job.
Yeah, right.
Homeboy is drifting away right now.
So
More than one way.
I should not have eaten that thing. I was just hungry.
Well, he
You need
did tell
something
you
to calm
not to
your
eat the entire thing at once.
It was a wicked bad choice. Let's see. I don't know what you could use to see.
Can I roll a wits, I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
So that might work.
You're impaired
Alright.
though. There'd be at least a negative.
Okay.
I'll give you a -1 to it.
-1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got 1 success. Yay.
That's all you need.
All right. What are you gonna rattle? What are you gonna what are you gonna tell him?
I'm going to pull out my tablet, pull up the thing as the tablet looks kind of like doubled, and I'm like, I think it's like half there.
It's a blank.
No.
It's a blank Excel document, so it's open.
Oh wait, that's for taxes. Hang on.
No, you're not. I mean, you can't see it. No, he can't see it, but you can. Remember, he's talking through the walkie earpiece.
He's like, yeah, okay, so he's trying to concentrate, and he goes, yeah, there is something very wrong with the place. Integrity is not good. Not good. We're down to 10% on our shields.
Okay. I want give it a few more minutes, and I want you and the rest of your team. You do have a station maintenance team. Like
Cool.
3 other flunkies.
You guys put me in charge of somebody? Okay, awesome.
Wait, if these guys are flunkies compared to him, we're fucked.
There's a slight problem because of the emergency.
Mid sentence, the entire station jolts. It's like you're in a cable car, and like if anything were to like stop the cable car, and it like rapidly or like forcefully like jolts the car and kind of
I'm gonna yell out. Do you guys know what's happening down here? Like, we're all in our pods, ready to escape. There's no saving this place. Are you guys safe up there?
So as someone else chimes in on the comm, and Soul,
Yeah.
this is Jeffrey.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
He's one of your newer guys. Yeah. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
Okay.
Then he's like, then in his mind, he's like, you felt that, right? Yeah.
I didn't quite make it to the hardened emergency points. I'm near the labs. So like both of the labs took a good pelting, and we lost containment in both of them.
Yet. Please tell me you're in your EVA suit.
Oh, I got in one of the hardened pressure suits.
All right. Seal the bulkheads and get to a safe spot. We'll deal with the
blast doors. The outer blast doors. Like that's what the jolt was. It actually prevented the lab portion from shearing away.
Thank God for small miracles.
But there's extensive damage on the cylinders.
All right. Thanks for the update. Do you got a place to lay to get to a safe spot where you won't get like hit with G's?
I'm good for now. I'm gonna take a walk outside and start welding. If you could send probably Pete. And Pete chimes in. Yeah, I'm here. I'm coming to you.
All right. Above board, am I aware that the solar flare thing and these meteors are still hitting?
It's that portion is passed.
Okay. All right, Pete. Watch out for each other while you're out there. Look out for any more micro meteors or any more debris. That solar flare hit us pretty hard. Don't do anything too dangerous. If it looks dangerous, get your asses back inside and try to find another hard point. Keep me updated.
Will do. So, yeah, I patched my my walkie into the monitoring the station monitoring system. So if there's any warnings, I should get them. No problem.
All right, thanks, Pete. Keep that coming. Right now, I'm in a section with a couple pods of with a doctor, a scientist. I got Buck here, a botanist, and some random, but you know.
By the way, do you have eyes on Rosalind?
Above board, the one that's Buck's with. That's her name.
No, Rosalind is your fourth.
No, I haven't seen her. Then I'm gonna go to the radio. Rosalind, come in.
You hear static, and you hear some groaning.
Shit. Hey, Pete, new plan. Don't go out. Keep your EVA suits and look for Rosalind. I think she's hurt. I can't get to him right now because I'm sealed up.
Oh fuck. I think I remember her taking cover inside one of the labs.
Please tell me it wasn't the one that was almost shielded off.
They were, take your pick. They were both of them almost sheared.
All right, we're gonna have to ride this out until it's safe to fix things up. Rosalind's just gonna have to maintain. Rosalind, can you hear me? If you can hear me, we're coming for you, but stay safe.
And gurgling. I'm here. It's just the static and whatnot. She's trying to respond, but her comm isn't working very well. She did manage to make out the word help.
All right, Rosalind, kid, tell me what you see.
Oh fuck, blood.
What does it look like? What does it look like in the lab?
Smoke.
Smoke. All right.
Some of the art broke, and it cuts out.
All right, Pete, you still there?
Yeah, I'm looking at the I'm standing at the bay windows right now for lab 1. It's filled with smoke. Let me make my way. Oh shit, freaking. Some of the beams. Yeah, we're gonna need to break out some of the cutting torches. Some of the beams are blocking the way, and some of the hallways have kind of crumpled and caved in.
Do we have? Can I see out this pod into the hard point to see if there's any extra EVA suits?
Yeah, there's a few.
I go. Sorry, Doc, for trying to boop you earlier. I'm gonna have to leave this thing. After I'm gone, just seal yourself in. I'm gonna crack the seal. Get out, go for the EVA suit, and then go try to help my team.
Okay. So.
While I'm tripping.
You float out, and let's see. Yeah. So gravity has been reduced. You're more or less floating through the hallway.
I'll grab onto whatever handholds there are through the hallways, and keep it moving using my training that I got before I came up here to get
Well,
there.
you can float, but that like if you you're not exactly gonna get that EVA suit to float with you. That's heavier than you are.
Gravity still like light gravity is still a thing.
Yeah, it's decreasing as your as the minutes go by.
I'm still gonna put the EVA suit. I'm just gonna do my best to try to get out there. Pete, do you have a torch?
Huh? Sorry. I found Rosalind.
You found her? How's she doing?
Her suit's charred. Um, she's got a beam sticking out of her.
All right. Would it obstruct her? Would it obstruct her movement from getting out of there?
She's pinned to the floor. She's not moving. Or
All right.
We'll have to cut her free.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna find a torch. We'll cut her free, get her in, get her a new suit, and try to stop the bleeding. We're gonna have to keep the beam on her, unfortunately, until we could get her some medical assistance.
We're venting. We're venting atmosphere somewhere. It's still pretty breathable, but and it's deteriorating.
Do you see any liquids in there?
Yeah. Some of them from a couple of those cylinders.
All right. Read what you got on the cylinders. If you find anything safe, squeeze some balls out and watch where it gets sucked out from. Then you can plug the hole that way.
Okay. Okay. I see some saline bags like drifting my way.
All right. Make sure Rosalind is secure. Squeeze those bags, find the hole, patch it. I'm on my way. I'm gonna bring a torch.
How interesting. I don't like no. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do as you say. That sounded like harassment, boss.
HR is a little wild up here, I know, but I don't care. If they fire me, they fire me. As long as you guys are live.
He kind of like tries to get Rosalind to laugh. she like sarcastically chuckles and flips him off. I ain't dead yet. I better stay that way.
All right, just keep her spirits up. I'm gonna leave the radio on, but I'm gonna concentrate on trying to find the things we need.
Okay.
Soul out for the moment.
So what you conveyed to him was a little bit garbled and kind of incoherent since you're kind of high.
Yeah. I say my mind says like, man, I hope all this is real, and you just didn't like just kill yourself getting out this pot for no reason. Please tell me those people actually exist in real life.
It was all a dream. Not kidding. Okay, so I found the leak. I'm gonna find. I'm gonna see what I can find to seal it. Oh, the welders. I'm gonna go for the welders. Again, he calls it your other your handyman or other like maintenance crew to come over and take care of Rosalind while he goes to get the welding torch and stuff.
Gotcha.
So it's a kind of a cold fusion kind of welding torch, so you can seal that bulkhead. Anyways, Mr. Doctor.
Yes.
How are you? How are you fit? How you doing?
Well, I think after the near-death experience of almost not making it, I'm just trying to calm down and get centered, and then I see this clearly, obviously very high pod mate in front of me, who then is like, "I'm going out. Stay here." So I think it's just very like, what going on? What's happening? Okay, and now he's just kind of waiting for their instructions.
And you're just thinking like, this makes no sense. He's high as a kite, and he's going out. We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
You're all gonna die here. A little red hologram.
Resident Evil.
So
You're all going to die.
yes. There's a like a warning beacon or like a warning alarm going off now.
Does it say anything, or is it something I can respond to, or is it just letting me know?
Just station alert, generator 2, um, powering down in 46 minutes.
Was I alone with Saul, like in a pod, or could we see each other in all the other pods, or?
Your pod was adjacent to his.
Gotcha. Am I the only one hearing this alert right now?
No, everyone's hearing it.
Okay.
And so did the station director, and he calls over to freaking Saul. So, what the hell is that? What's going on? Why is number 2 rolling off? You got some explaining to do, Saul. Why is freaking power station or number 2 rolling offline?
Because we got hit by a big fucking rock. I'm busy. I'll get back to you when we fix it.
All right, and just as like he freaking terminates, or he gets off the radio with you, is like, you better make sure we do, because I don't want this to blow back on me.
Can the politician here, like everything is just like going to shit? Can the politician like answer the summons of the alarm and try to?
You can chime into the station director, and ask what's going on. You can't hear they're on a secure channel, so it's
Gotcha.
just him and Soul.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think at this point,
you'd have all kinds of questions.
at this point, not really my character not really knowing exactly what in the world is going on. Are we is this like death happening? Calling over to the what was his name again? The position of that guy again? Station manager.
Yeah, he's the station manager or station chief.
I'm gonna be like, do I know his name? Have I been here long enough to know his name?
His last name is Saunders.
Saunders. Okay. So I like ping him to try to grab his attention, waiting for him to respond. Does he respond?
Well, so you hit the intercom in your pod, or in your your emergency hard point. Mr. Lindsay, how can I help you?
Saunders, what in the hell is going on right now?
Don't be worried and don't you fret none. We've got everything under control. My team is seeing to any damages. They're doing an assessment right now, and they will give us all clear post haste.
Now, tell me this correctly. What we're experiencing here, that ain't normal back on Earth. So I better have a good reason why I don't feel comfortable coming down here. I'm having some real nausea right now. As soon as you can get this fixed, please take care of it. Take care of me. Might take care of you one day.
Roger that, sir. Though, there's some premium whiskey in your cabin, or I just had that put in your room before, like just the other day. Or you want
And then I immediately, I finally unclasp myself. I'm just super sweat. I have sweated through all the clothing that I have, and I just get up and walk over to where the whiskey is, and I'm just hands are kind of shaking, just almost more of it makes it to the ground than it makes it into the actual, or makes it out into the just floats because of low gravity, then actually makes it to the ground, and I'm just just trembling, and again just continue to tremble, trying to make sure I get it down, realizing that it's fruitless. I just take the bottle and just start just chugging on the bottle.
Some of the whiskey, as you poured it into the cup, or if you attempted to pour it into the cup, is floating.
Looks like Aaron has a good chance to get some whiskey in him.
Oh God.
All right.
Sure.
Aaron,
Yes.
what you up to?
Well, I am looking at
You saw Soul leave his
yeah,
his emergency hard point.
yeah, I'm just kind of probably not the best thing to be doing right now. So I mean, you probably want to sit back down. And here, have one of these. This is much better, and it doesn't get all over the place. It's not messy.
Now, Aaron, what is this, Aaron?
It's a calming analgesic that will help you focus in the moment.
Gotta get him real close. I can't have this kind of shit, Aaron. Messes with the head.
Would you like to die happy, or would you like to die a nervous fucking wreck? Because we're getting ready to die here, brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm just building up on his anxiety. So it's yeah, we're getting ready to die here. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way out of this. We're stuck in a fucking tube, 400,000 feet above the ground. So
I salute you with the bottle, and then just chug it and be like, "This is my poison," and then back to you.
With that, we'll jump over to Buck. Buck, you're being hailed on your intercom.
Yep.
Buck.
Yep.
This is Mary Lou.
What's up?
I got out of the emergency hardpoint location that I was assigned to, and I'm back at the lab 2.
Why?
And some of the livestock, they're dead.
Yeah, a meteor storm and a solar flare and God knows whatever else is happening tends to do that to livestock.
But
what are you doing out of your hard point?
The cylinders. Patient 2. Oh no.
Patient who?
Patient 2.
I'm a maintenance worker, Mary. I don't remember these things.
And she's all broken up and she's trying. She's sobbing and oh no.
Mary, you got to get back to your hard point. You can't. There's no point to being out right now.
Who's have you seen Doctor Stevenson?
Have I?
No.
No.
I need the he's still breathing. I need to get into the console to
You need to turn around and go get strapped into your hard point again. You're not one of the personnel that should be out and about during something like this.
Just then Stevenson like brushes past her and is like, excuse me, nurse, I need to get in there. He jumps into the lab and starts pounding away on the control the keyboard on the control panel. Yeah, I have Mary Lou here. We're gonna stabilize patient 2 and then we'll get back to the hard point. But this sounded serious. He's feverishly like typing away.
There's a reason you're paid more than me, but I still don't think it makes sense.
Noted. We've spent years working on this, and we just had a breakthrough. So
Yeah, and you can have 20 more if you keep yourselves alive.
all right, there we go. Okay. The automated system is gonna rehouse patient 2.
Fantastic. Can you go back to your hard points, please?
All right. We're headed back. I'm gonna
Warning: containment breach in 5 minutes.
No. Warning. Engine 2 shut down and in 35 minutes.
Oh, we got plenty of time then.
Really?
That 35 is going to turn into 5 if one more meteor storm or solar flare happens. So,
The likelihood of that happening again. I mean, come on. I'm gonna pull out my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and start reading that.
Okay.
It's an apt book.
I mean, I'm just going to... I guess I'll turn off my radio or just stop talking to them if they got their stuff handled. Because I need to be strapped in and let this woman handle her children, I suppose.
Okay. So, it's been about an hour or so. And you're coming down off of your high.
No, this is not a good feeling. Reality's starting to come in.
You managed to work your way to power station number 2.
Okay.
Power station 1 is fried.
Control, power station 1 is fried. I'm looking at power station number 2. Hey Pete, how's our girl doing?
She's doing okay. I sealed that breach, so we should start getting atmosphere back.
Great.
Oh shit! I just realized atmospheric control and the generator is tied into power station 2, and it's, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's rolling off in about 35 right?
Yeah, that's what I got. 35 minutes till it rolls off.
Okay, so that's no bueno. If we lose power station 2, that's what's helping us, or what's keeping us in geosynchronous lock.
I was under the impression that we lost all power and we were falling in the first place, but now that I'm looking at 2, maybe I could do something.
Yeah, we're slipping because 1 and 2 need to work in tandem to keep us out of sight. You know.
Yeah, that's not going to happen anymore. 1 is fried.
Can you? I can't see that panel. Can you look on the panel and in 2? and tell me it can't be that much. Please tell me it's not that much.
Oh man.
Check out that panel and check out look at our position.
All right, I go to chat. I'll take out the tools that I brought with me that I have on the outside of my EV suit, and kind of like wipe away some of any debris or anything that's in the way of the panel, and check it out.
You've descended about like 600 feet.
All right, we dropped 600 feet,
and you've also deviated about 8 degrees.
so we dropped 600 feet, and I believe we deviated about 18 degrees.
8 degrees.
So I don't know if we're in the shadow anymore.
That means, oh shit, freaking this. Oh, they're not gonna like this. I got bad news for you. We're visible. And is there like flashing alternating flashing orange and red lights on that panel? Yes,
Is there?
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're descending into the Earth's gravity, lower and lower into the Earth's gravitational field. With us being handicapped the way we are, and not having station 1 up and 2 rolling off, this makes for a bad day.
Yeah, I kind of got that with all the alarms going off.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I can to help Rosalind. I'm calling for some other team members to come cut her free, get her into med bay, and I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with one, but I'm gonna try and get one back.
Eat, don't be a hero. It's gone. Get to a hard point and get safe. I'm going to try to put some spit and glue on too to make sure that it isn't as bad and we don't break up as hard. But then I'm getting back to my hard point and pod.
I'm going to swing by supply, see if we have any replacement parts for one. We need to get a one back up. This is not good.
Pete, go to a private channel.
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Dude, do not die for these people. We're all numbers to them, okay?
You don't understand. If we lose one, then and then with 2 being crippled, then we're gonna die regardless. So I'm not one to give up. I refuse to let this happen.
It's called surviving another day to do better.
Maybe you may need to make the call to the station chief. We might have to abandon.
All right, I'll do that. Promise me you'll get to safety with Rosalind, okay? Promise me that you'll get the whole team to safety. I'm still out here. I'm going to do what I can for 2 to make sure it's not as bad. I will tell the chief, but I need to know that you guys are going to be okay.
Roger that. You know I'm a gambling man, though. I
know.
Always had a gambling problem.
Yeah, I remember. You owe me like $800.
You're gonna have my man. You're gonna have a hard time collecting for it in hell.
Yeah, that's my money.
Not if I see you there first.
All right, take that as a challenge.
All right, soul out. And then I'll call the station commander.
It's about time you get back to me. What's status?
All right, I got some good news. I got a good news, bad news sandwich.
All right. Tell me the good news, and then tell me the bad news like it's good news.
All right. The good news is all of our escape pods are up and running and look pretty damn cool. Bad news is bad that's kind of cool news is we get to test them motherfuckers out right now. How badass is that? Oh, and one more thing. We're showing up on radar because we're out of the shadow due to the fact that one has kind of like shit the bed.
Say again.
At all. Yeah, Power Station 1 was keeping us in the shadow so they couldn't see us. Now we're like shining bright as a star out here, so it doesn't really matter. Someone's picking us up. Might as well. And 2 is about to go down in about 30 minutes. So we need to start evacuating.
It was your job to make sure that we stay hidden. I'm laying blame on you.
You know what? Is it technically my fault? I mean, you could also blame the person who hired me. I'm just telling you the truth, buddy. I'm heading to my pod right now. Whether you're on board or not, I'm getting my team and my friends out of here. If you could be a help or you could be a hindrance. Either way, phalanges.
Just then you hear two muffled pistol shots and screaming.
Man, he took that harder than I expected.
No, it was close to you.
Oh, really? At me?
It was like down the hallway.
Well, I'm going to take my pistol that I have on my sheet. Hopefully, exists. And shoot back.
No, you just heard muffled pistol shot echoes from the hallway.
Oh, my bad. I didn't understand. Hey, Pete, did you hear some gunshots? Do you know what that's about?
What are you talking about? I'm in supply right now, drawing the extra engine parts. I didn't hear nothing. Is there some trouble?
Yeah, I heard some shots.
You be careful.
I didn't know we were allowed. I didn't know we were supposed. I didn't know weapons were allowed up here.
They're not.
Pete, forget the parts. The ship is going down. This is not Theseus' ship. We can't repair our way out of this. It's too late. Get to safety. Otherwise, this is goodbye. I'm headed to my pod and getting ready to eject. Okay. I'm hoping you will follow suit.
You hear a couple of six muffled sounds, and the station kind of jolts really slightly.
Oh shit. Can I look at my pad to see if now we're falling quicker?
No.
Okay.
The descent is the same and steady. Slightly. It's a gradual descent right now because the engines aren't holding you. The power stations aren't holding you guys in place. But you do notice 6 yellow lights in key sections of the station.
What do these yellow lights mean?
Yellow lights? What? Who's firing off fucking escape pods?
Is that control? Who's asking?
No, that's that's Pete. He's like, did someone give the order to abandon already?
I'm gonna lie to Pete. Say, yeah. You didn't hear it?
Oh, I see how it is. You guys aren't even gonna wait. Perfect.
I tried to warn you, Pete. I'm sorry. I did the best. I did the best I could.
We'll see who laughs. We'll see who's got egg on their face when I freaking save this damn station.
You know what? Good luck, Pete. I hope you do. I really do. And then, I'm heading back to my pod.
Like as you're walking away, he's like, he's cute. He's like, trying to contact you. He's like, okay. Oh, it's pretty fried. I think I have enough to install, like to replace some of the, replace and shunt the damage from one. I'm gonna try. I'm trying this. It cuts off.
God damn it, Pete.
Pete's tenacious. I'm like, yeah, yeah. The whole time you've worked on the out on the station gear with him, for this like almost 2 years. You know that he's the type that won't give up. He's like a freaking Alabama tick.
Every time we played rock paper scissors, he always picked rock like an idiot. So that's how much money he owes me, because we played that and I won.
All right, so
He always has a tail.
yeah, you get back to your pod, and three more yellow lights come on. There's only about like 24 pods.
I'm like, hey Doc, seal in, strap back in. Looks like the order's been given. We're I hope you like bumpy rides. We're gonna head into the atmosphere.
Okay.
Station chief's calling. Soul, give me a status on 2.
Soul's not here right now, but if you would like to leave a message.
You motherfucker! Don't play with me like that. I'm supposed to call the division head on ground.
Call the division head. Do it.
With the pods going off, or we're assuming it's the pods. Could I piece the parts together to understand that the ship or the station that we're on is shifting because something is going on, and hearing hearing the same noise being made over and over again would I maybe lead the politician to have a cohesive thought where he understands that the pods are leaving the ship. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's not hard to put 2 and 2 together.
I call into to the command to the station manager.
You so while you're doing that, you're close enough. You did hear like 2 muffled gunshots from a pistol echoing down the hallway, and you heard a female scream. You kind of heard part of the conversation. It was like, "No, how could you? We were in this together." And then the scream, and then the 2 shots.
I take another swig of my whiskey bottle, and hopefully Saunders picks up at this point.
You're probably like, "Dear sweet baby Jesus."
Dear Lord, baby Jesus.
All right. Yeah. So Saunders answers. Yes, sir. How can I help you? It'll just be probably another 30 minutes or so till my maintenance crew gets power station 2 back up.
But Saunders, I'm hearing these pods go off, gunshots is going off, and I'm sitting here, almost shitting my pants.
Whatever do you mean, sir?
How do we get down from this thing? Is there a button in here, a lever I gotta pull?
You are in your emergency shelter, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so in the event that we have to abandon, there should be a bulkhead door, like 300 meters down the hallway from where you're at, and all you have to do, and just as he's talking, you hear the bulkhead open. You hear the alarm sound, and then you hear it like it starts to close, and then you hear the sound of the heavy bulkhead door like shutting, and you hear the muffled
Oh man.
the muffled like the sound of like the escape pod being jettisoned.
You're getting left behind. Wait, I'm up here too. Shit.
Yeah, you're with me. Come on, Aaron.
So what's running through your mind right now?
Just would barring being on a station in space, there would be standard operating procedures that would be taught to somebody, right? I mean, like especially basically like what to do in case of emergency, how many pods there are, and where the alternative evacuations are from where you are. Like you are here on this map. Here are the rest of the pods. Is that there's something like that I can look at?
Yeah, there is.
Awesome. Getting out of the heart, like being out, with Aaron. I just look at Aaron. I'm like, Aaron, we got to get out of this shit, man. I ain't living. I am living to die up here. I need to go back down to Earth. I need to be. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die on Earth. Bury my soul in the soil, that kind of thing. And let's boogie, man. Let's get out of here.
This will all end in tears.
Nothing good.
I just know it. I close my book.
You're probably like,
I'll
are you
get up
shitting
with-
me?
Do what?
You're probably like, are you shitting me? We have to leave this
Ah.
the safety of this here this here shelter.
Well, I was just getting into my reading, and now all of a sudden this guy wants to leave. So it's like, okay, fine. I mean, he is technically higher up on the pecking order than I am. I mean, I'm just a researcher. That's all in this situation. But fine. Okay, let's go. Open up the door to the hard point and look for the lights pointing me in the right direction of pods.
Okay.
And then one.
I thought we were in
thing,
pods.
Yeah, you are in pods, but they're emergency shelters.
Oh,
Yeah, you have hard points and then you have your escape pods. It's like when you have a geomagnetic storm or something like that.
I missed that class when during orientation. I'm sorry.
So your
I'm like, hey,
so your hardened
Hey,
your hardened shelters are like they're pretty much crush proof.
It's like a basement for a tornado. Think of it that way.
And they're
Gotcha.
also like it's also like lined, so it's like a Faraday cage.
And then here, as soon as we see where we are on the map, I start going around the other hard points that the other pods that are around and start knocking on there and say, "Listen up, folks, we got to get out of here. We got to go find one of these escape pods. They're probably going off. There ain't that many on here, and I don't intend to die up here."
So the station.
Don't tell me twice.
As you guys as you step out of the hard point, gravity hasn't exactly returned because since the power stations are crippled. A tablet floats by you.
I reach
Oh,
out to grab said tablet.
Oh, you got it.
And it's actually displaying it's actually the tablets for the escape how do I call it? It's belongs to station survivability. It's a part of the emergency system.
I look at the tablet. I'm seeing this information on the tablet, and I tap on a couple things.
So
What the fucking mumbo jumbo shit is this? And I hand it to somebody more technical.
It has a count on it. It says 18 out of 24.
Shit. We need to hurry up.
Let's get going, folks.
Let's go.
Another,
Fuck these other people.
Another like muffled explosion sound. And 19 out of 24.
Okay, yeah, fuck this. I am now booking it to an escape pod. I'm sorry. I don't like these odds. There's a few hundred people on this on this station, and escape pods are disappearing.
How many?
So,
I tell the doc,
How
hey, we're getting out of here. Let's go.
As you make your way down
okay.
down the hallway, you see a couple of bodies on the floor.
are they
With
the
they're like kind of bobbing. They're kind of bobbing and floating.
is there any obvious wounds emanating from them?
There's a trail of crimson red dots from the temple area.
I don't know what that is. I'm looking at. Well, do we have our doctor? Are you with us in that area? Is that right?
Well,
Or are you in a different part?
now you're all kind of like in the same area. He saw you guys step out.
Knock on Buck's pod. Be like, hey, get her number and let's go.
What's going on?
We're going for escape pods. Apparently, this does not break off and get us into the atmosphere. We need actual pods, and right now we only have a few left.
Three pods.
No, there was some. It was 19 out
there
of
should be like
24.
9.
This says there's 5
Yes.
left. 19 have launched.
20 out of 24.
Yeah, I mean, Buck's getting out. I mean, if the doctor and her kids don't want help, I mean, I tried to help, but other people.
She's like, what's going on? What's going on?
Escape pods are jettisoning, and we can't stay.
Was the order to abandon given?
I didn't hear it,
I
but
didn't hear the usual warning.
it says 19 of 24 launched, so something's
It's
happening.
20 out of 24 now.
Yeah, no, we're moving. I would love to be helpful to y'all, but if you're not
leaving
going
us behind, we're coming. Kids, remember what I told you. Get those suits on now. They drop their backpacks and that they kind of. Actually, they go to the corner. The hard corner
Suits?
there.
Can't they all just fit into one suit?
I knew these would come in handy. So they're like. They start throwing on like tiny little spacesuits.
Tiny little spacesuits.
It was.
Oh.
It's good to know an engineer on the ground, just in case.
Then I guess we just keep going till we get to the next escape pod. You know, the closest one. Obviously, looking at the bodies that are floating by, I look at the kid. I would imagine that I would see these 2 kids in a spacesuit because it's not every day you get to see 2 kids in a spacesuit. So I'd look at Buck, who's around the kids, or maybe I saw you exit with the kids. I'm like, hey, Buck, you might want to, keep the kids looking in another way. There's some stuff up there they ain't supposed to see yet.
What are you?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Yeah. They're actually like they've got their suits on and they're pulling for their mom. She's like, all right, let's go. And
I'm gonna start barreling.
You guys like what are we waiting on? Let's go.
I'm gonna start barreling ahead, push the bodies out the way, and to try to get to the thing.
And
Soul, we don't know what's in here. Don't let that in your eyes.
Doesn't that strike you as weird? As out of the normal?
Yes, but don't have time to speculate on that at all.
Okay, so you tear off down the hallway. You hear another muffled shot.
Is it like the boom of another pod, or is it like bang?
Bang bang.
Okay. All right, guys, keep your heads down. Someone has a gun. They're probably trying to go for a pod too. We gotta get there quick.
So
Who brought a gun onto a space station?
you ran the corner to the next pod, and that was like 30 seconds, 45 seconds after you heard the 2 rounds go off. And as you round the corner, you hear a poof, another muffled explosion, and that the pod that was close that you were planning on jumping into, jettisons.
Son of a bitch. Oh shit, there's children nearby.
Hmm?
I just said son of a bitch, and then I realized that there's children around, so I muffled my cursing.
No, son of a bitch is right. God.
Is that French,
Where's
Mister?
yeah, you'll learn it one day.
Yeah, it's from Louisiana. It's Creole.
All right. Ma, is that
Do we still have-
Is that French? No.
Who has the data pad at the moment? Would that be? Is that you, Mr. Soul?
Yeah, sure.
Can we get a readout on how many pods there are left?
All right. It looks like 21 out of 24 have blasted off.
On to the next one.
Yep. I wholeheartedly agree. Who are you?
I'm Oh, you don't know me? I'm Calvin Lindsay. Campaign for a couple state mayoral things
Right,
around here.
I can run at the same time. I got you. Let's go.
And then just continuing to float on with the crew. Looking at the folks around me, thinking to myself, I gotta do whatever I can to save them all. Maybe that's how I get their votes.
Okay, so you managed to make it to this pod, except there's already like 4 people in it, but the pod door is kind of cracked, ajar.
How many
The
people?
doors.
How many-
Pod?
These are like 4 or 5 person pods.
We'll definitely keep
I say we
looking for
put-
one.
I say we stuff the scientists and the kids in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Let's do
works.
that.
Yeah.
You just what are you gonna say to the people that are inside? Because you see 4 people seated inside with the pod ajar, but you haven't crossed the threshold to the pod yet.
Does the pod look like it's intact, or is it ajar because there's a mechanical problem?
The lights are off in this pod. It's only like the amber kind of green inside.
All right, I'm gonna
Lights are some random lights are flashing.
float in there. I'm gonna be like, look, we got a scientist and some kids that need a ride here. Is the pod good to go, or
You feel something
is there
snag as you float forward.
what?
You feel something snag as you float forward, and the pod jettisons. The open kind of bulkhead door as it jettisons the pod and as it starts to slowly close, draws you towards the open bulkhead.
All right, I'll land. I guess I'm gonna flail and try to get away from the.
I'm reaching out to grab your hand.
Yeah, we
As
got
you're
you,
doing
buddy.
that, the pod goes 400 meters away from the station and explodes.
Well, luckily they didn't put them in that one.
All right. Next pod we find, we're not taking time to talk. We can't.
Shove them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just gotta go.
It's 22 out of 24.
Yeah.
What are the odds that
Yeah.
we find our lone gunman up here?
Who the fuck cares?
I look at the crew.
I mean, it's possible they could have been on that pod for all we know.
Who knows? But I ain't taking chances, and I take that whiskey bottle that I have, and I just like smash it on the closest object.
Jesus,
There's only
those
two
shards
pods
are gonna go
left.
everywhere.
There's only 2 pods left.
Less of our problems.
The one pod is Station Chiefs. It's the upper portion.
Not anymore.
It's the upper portion of the station, and just as like you turn to well, you have a choice. You can either head there or you can head down towards the lower antenna array. It's meant for the work crew downstairs on the lower station.
So we go after the station chief and throw his ass out of there.
Maybe not throw him out of there, but I do think it's the smarter one. There's going to be way more workers fighting for the one downstairs.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Yeah, but the chief might be the one with the gun.
As you guys are mulling this over, is like Soul, status report.
I hold up the spear tip, to my collapsible spear, which I've pulled out. I am ready to go.
Yes. How are you? Status report. So there are 23 pods out of 21, or
22 out of 24.
22 out of 24 pods have jettisoned. We are listing closer and closer to the gravity well of Earth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Actually, I'm about 2 seconds away of fixing everything, though. Would you like to come out and see what I got for you?
You never were a good liar, Soul.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry. Tell the remaining whoever is with you. You have my condolences.
As he's talking, can I get to a panel and like lock the pod in?
Yeah, this guy's a dick.
So yeah, this pod was it was an executive's pod. It was an executive lifeboat. And,
Like
Why was I
like-
not on it?
That's what I was about to do. I was going to see if I could manipulate him into letting our politician in because he's a high value individual, and all of this is being recorded and transmitted back to the station. Your home station. Basically, if he leaves this guy behind and ends up on Earth, he's in a whole world of shit.
Welcome, Raiders.
So I am going to touch this button
We're being
and see
raided
what
by
happens.
CC and Nest. CC Nest.
Okay. I have one success. Hello, Raiders.
So, with your success, as he's making preparations, he's like, he stops and says, "Oh, I forgot about him. Oh, Mr. Lindsay. How close? What deck are you on?"
I look at Soul. Soul, what deck are we on?
Second.
Saunders, we are on the second deck. Now, you hold on to that pod and I'll be up there right quick.
I could be persuaded to do so.
I'm going to motion the soul to go to a private channel.
I give you the nod and be like, "What's up?"
Dude, kill all the cameras. We don't want them seeing what's outside that pod when it opens up. Make it look believable.
I did get to talk to your parents. Once Blue Moon ago.
Oh, and how'd that go?
Oh, they were very, very fine fine upstanding young people. So this is what makes it so hard.
Now listen here, Saunders. If I go down, if I ain't back on Earth, how is that gonna look for you?
It was a horrible, unfortunate circumstance.
I know this is a stretch, but here, can I roll? Can I do leadership in a way that saying the right word at the right time, kind of situation, just enough to hold them on the line for a little bit longer, so that our crew member, like I know I'm not, yeah, so I know I'm not gonna be whatever I say is never gonna be able to convince this guy, but I need to just have him believe that I like just am having a genuine conversation with him as a farewell.
So you want him to bow leave, huh? Okay. All right. Make your roll.
No successes on that one, but you know what? I'm gonna push it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still none.
None.
Oh
All
man!
right. So.
No wonder you didn't get elected.
Oh. How does it go? There was. I know you were kind of fond of wrestlers back in the day. Here's one you might have heard of a slogan or catchphrase. Sorry about your damn luck.
Wait a minute. Just to be sure, is your empathy 0? Because why are you only rolling 1 dice for it?
You know, my
Yeah,
empathy
that
is
doesn't
5.
make sense. Hold on. No, something's not adding up.
Huh.
Yeah, that's not right. You have an empathy of 5, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, empathy's a 5.
Right. Wait a minute.
So it should be the attribute plus the skill, right? So that should be a 7 dice that I should be rolling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to re-roll that and see what happens. Because something's not working here.
I got real concerned when the charismatic one had 1 dice roll for a charismatic.
Oh
skill.
yeah, that was very, very
No charismatic
probably.
impact. No.
Yeah, and the
You make a very bad Johnny.
Apparently. So no, for some reason, yeah, it's not taking the. Interesting. Unless I
here,
have to
let
do
me try mine
manually.
and see what happens. Yeah, mine's working just fine.
Yeah.
Try closing your
Fascinating.
roll. Closing your roll 20
Yeah,
out
let me refresh
and then
that.
logging back in. Yeah.
You have cursed dice.
Apparently, I didn't know the DM could give me loaded dice. I was so ready to accept my fate, and the only reason why is because death.
Oh yeah. He's not working on me. Yeah.
Okay. No. Not.
Nope.
Okay.
It's just being weird.
I guess just
So I
add
guess
your
I'll
empathy for the leadership
Roll it
roll.
manually then.
yeah, I'm gonna roll that manually.
It works out for the best anyway. This is kind of as it was meant to be. Sorry about your damn luck.
Ooh. 2 successes.
Okay. So he says that, and Soul and Aaron make their way up to the station chief's office. The office door is
Wait a
wide
minute.
open.
I thought we had the farmer with us too.
I'm
didn't
here
we?
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because we need a big burly guy.
The 3 of you. Yeah, you make it up to his office, and his office door is wide open.
Oh, we're going to his pod. Fuck his office. Or is that where his pod is?
Probably connected in the back.
Oh, good point. Didn't think about that.
So there's nothing in his office but the wide open door, and it looks like an old style freaking actually it kind of looks like a White House, like the White House setup.
Christ, I got a cubicle to sleep in. What the hell is this all about?
So
So his pod is gone?
You're kind of perplexed. Nope, he's still on. It says he's still on the station, but the
right.
You did lock it down, right?
The light is like flickering.
All right. Can I find like a hidden door or something? Like you use a roll to find like a hidden door or like a book thing to open up a space? If it looks like the White House. like maybe behind Lincoln's like picture.
Like lift his head up and push a button type thing.
Yeah,
Well, if it's
Okay.
connected to systems, we should know where the entrance is, right?
It
you
says
would you would think so.
it says the access to the lifeboat is in this office.
All right, can I roll a survivability
Yes.
to find it? Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about those skills.
All right, I got one success.
Okay. Find a bookcase.
Nice. I push the bookcase over, or like I either pull the books first to see if there's a lever, but then if there isn't, I push the bookcase out the way and look for the door.
You go to push it out of the way and it doesn't budge, but you kind of press it in and it pops out slightly.
Sweet. I like quietly like gesture for the people to come this way.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, making my way over there. Looking at Buck and looking at the doctor, who, he's been kind of quiet.
It opens up to what looks like a safe door.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
One of those spinning one of those big spinning dials. But
Dude, tell me you can crack this.
No, it's not what you think. It's just one of those like big kind of
Why's he got a subway door?
what
He's
are those
go-
big round steering wheel hatches?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. It's a hatch.
Yeah.
Well,
Open
fear
the
of a
hatch.
Marine.
Okay. So it goes into a hallway. And at the end of the hallway, this hallway is like a curving 500-meter.
Interesting. Hey, Soul, you know where we are?
All right, we're on the executive deck. It says like the pod is still here. I'm hoping that this is the emergency
And it's curving
the emergency hall. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the emergency hall to get to the pod,
It is.
to the lifeboat. I mean, would there be like usually there'd be like emergency exit or pod this way, like arrows and stuff.
There's courtesy lighting. And
Gotcha.
there's like flickering red lights, warning sign, warning alarms going off in the hallway.
Sweet.
Station launch initiate or like jettison sequence started. And
Yeah,
it doesn't say anything else.
All right, I'm gonna book it until like I can get to the hatch into the pod, and then like I guess try to get to a panel where I can like halt the sequence.
As you're booking it down the up that hallway on the loudspeaker, Soul, what are you doing?
You shouldn't be able to see us.
I'm hitching a ride.
There's closed circuit cameras in this hallway that are separate from the station.
I'm hitching a ride and saving your career by saving this guy. Then I point back at Lindsay.
Oh,
Give him a good heartfelt nod.
I'm sorry.
By the way,
I'm so sorry. The cover story is you didn't make it, Mr. Lindsay. Sorry.
all right,
Now listen here.
The competition sends their regards.
can I make a tech roll to halt the procedure?
It's being countered.
Can I still make the roll and then push it?
I would say no.
Okay.
We need our villain.
So yeah, and he apparently is is your villain. So
Saunders, don't do this. I'll haunt your ass. I swear to God.
Sounding like Kevin Bacon being the bad guy. I'm sorry. I wish I could help, but yeah,
You can help, Saunders.
you're
It doesn't have to be like this.
Lindsay. You were already gone. I'm sorry, and your die has already been cast.
By whom?
That political rival that I told you about last session.
No, I mean yes, but I mean I'm having him I'm trying to intimidate him, or at least like keep him talking again, as we're continuing to make our way down there. And are we any closer to him or that escape pod?
No. You're at the access panel, and and the hatch door, but actually there's also a gantry kind of, because there's a little bit of a separation now,
Okay.
and it's
Oh,
kind
man,
it's
I don't know
pulling
what-
back from the launch. Because it's really like this kind of this executive escape pod is about the size of a freaking small 1-bedroom apartment.
Plenty of fucking room.
I mean, is there anything we can do to force the door open then, if the pad's not working?
Saunders, you got plenty of room in there.
Yes, I do. It's gonna be a nice, comfy ride back down.
How can you live with yourself, Saunders, letting all these nice folk die up here?
On the corporate salary, with this I should be making president soon.
I think.
Oh, you really think you're gonna make president? What happens when this all comes to light? It's all being recorded.
Well, you see, I can see that there's only one other pod, and other than this pod, other than this executive pod. So don't you think you should be making your way down if you want to try to get even?
Listen, you son of a bitch.
You're not getting on this here pod.
If we make it out of here alive, and I find your sorry ass on planet Earth, you bet your fucking bippy I'm gonna beat it in.
I'd like to see you try.
And then I look at our folks around here. I'm like, oh, fuck this one. This one's gone. Let's see if we can make it down to that other one. Otherwise, it was nice knowing you.
He does the presidential wave. I'll see you on the ground.
Is there a way? Because like the station uses centrifugal force for gravity. Am I correct in assuming that?
So there's a ring, kind of going like surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
And so the launch is like going up and then either backwards or forwards to clear the ring. It's a rotating ring that's making your gravity.
Okay. If we're giving up on this,
I mean, while this has been happening, has there been any chance to try and like get into the access pad or manually force the door open?
It's locked out. So Saunders has something that's that specifically that was built into the system, the station.
I mean, we got two guys with toolkits here. Surely we can bust the door open with something.
Yeah, we could, but I mean,
you could. But
I'm gonna say
that'll get you into the gangway or the gantry, because it was like a telescoping like a hallway.
Gotcha. I guess we're going down then.
I think we got to go down through the main shaft to get to that bottom pod.
The antenna array.
Oh, Soul, lead the way, Soul.
Please God, I
And
hope
then-
there's guys down there.
Hey, Soul, is there any way you can do either your techno wizardry and hold down that last pod? You know, it may only fit 4 to 5, but you know, man, you know, we gotta do some shit. Otherwise, I don't think we're gonna make it.
I'm gonna try.
You have violent shaking from the station. It's the station starts to shudder.
Aaron,
Yes.
do you have any more of them gummies?
I mean, you hear the station creaking like an old battleship.
I'm gonna turn over to Buck and I'm gonna be like, "Hey Buck, I'm gonna need your assistance on this. We need to lock in that last pod so that we can make it there.
Yeah.
Can we both like make like a tech or survive or a tech roll or a wits roll?
Give me tech roll.
Gotcha.
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I got good because I got 0. Well, unless I push it, I'll push 1. Nope, never mind. Can't.
Oh, let's see.
It's two
Oh, this is
successes, but
tech. Hold on. I have 0 in this, but I have a high wits. Let me try here. I have 3 successes.
Okay, so that's doubly good because the 2 was able to like hold the to lock out the 10 array escape pod. Bad news is that the way you guys came, the hallway's collapsing. The only way back down the way you need to go is past the labs.
I can't be that bad. Come on, let's go down, guys.
It's not stopping us either way because it's that or
not.
die.
It's
So
not.
Yeah. And from what I heard last time, the leak was plugged, so we should be good. Except for that dying piglet, I guess.
No, some of the livestock died. So you get back down. You work your way back down. And you're going past the labs. The labs are caught fire. There's smoke billowing into the hallway, and there's like floating liquids, like misted kind of liquids in the hallway.
Is the lab like? Is it like all stainless steel, or is it like super white, like sci-fi white lab?
Like that, and padded.
Cool.
Mm.
Quite the ambiance.
That it's also kind of it's got a reddish orange hue from the fires in the labs.
And we're in suits, right? Like we have full suits on and have masks on.
You have containment suits in, you don those.
And air filters, yes or no?
There's air filtration, yes. The only ones that are different are Soul and his crew or his team. They're actual EV suits. So he's in a like a hardened suit.
I look at how thick Soul's suit is. I'm like, Soul, fire's coming up ahead. I guess you and tech crew. Hate to say it, man, but you're the one.
I got this. I'll get one of the extinguishers, fire suppressors, or actually, we probably have a system for the fire suppressors. But why didn't it go off? Because generator 1 is off. Great, awesome. So I'll get a fire suppressor.
Are you gonna check out any of the consoles?
Sure, I'll check a console to see if I can get the fire suppression going.
Okay. Fire suppression has been turned off.
Purposely?
Purposely.
I'll flick it back on and make a note of that.
Locked out.
Fuck. Are there actual fire extinguishers around?
There's fire extinguishers on board, and they're They're special like halon kind of fire extinguishers.
All right. I'd like to use the halon. I'll go ahead of everybody and try to suppress the fire to get us a pathway to where we need to go.
Okay. Have you ever used halon?
In real life, no.
Okay. So you go to fire off this halon canister, and from the second that you depress the trigger, it lets out a plume of like looks like mist or whatever. Typically, almost it's lighter than the chemical fire extinguisher, but the moment it gets shot out, the fire disappears.
Ooh, that's awesome. So it's like shooting like fire suppressant bullets or something.
No, it's like it's a
Oh, hey.
cone, but it
Oh, okay.
it snuffed out the fire.
That is
Extremely
awesome.
effective.
What halon does, it removes all oxygen from that project from the area you shot it at, and it suffocated the fire.
But we all got
Kinda
like
like-
breathers, don't we?
Yeah. So,
So-
if you were to do
I would
that,
hope so.
if you were to do that around people, the people around you would have died.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. So PWB recommended that we shut off the oxygen to that area, but lo and behold, we had the halon system there ready to go, and then everything's gonna be hot. Good little tidbit there.
Exposed metal is going to be cherry red.
Jesus.
As you carefully tried to cross cross the area from in front of the labs, one of the kids gets snagged on something.
Mm.
Who's closest to him?
Yeah, who would be closest? Would it be Doc or Buck? I mean, Buck would be up
I'm
with.
probably right behind Soul, honestly.
They look at their suit because they screamed as soon as it snagged them, and they immediately like started cupping or started covering the cut area because they got cut,
I'll take a
Right.
look at it.
and they're screaming hysterically.
All right. If the suit got cut, I know in 2024 the technology still exists that a spacesuit will clamp down that area to keep it from losing oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Does that exist in this realm too?
Kind of, but if it you still need like a
Can only do so much.
Right, I understand.
You need like a nylon like kind of a repair tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for duct tape.
No,
Wouldn't that would we have some on our like utility?
no, the doctor that's their mom. She's like, oh honey, no. So she like reaches in into like a little waist pack that she has, and pulls out the nylon sealing tape. And she
Nice.
starts fawning all over the kid. It's the little girl. And she's like, don't worry. I got it. It'll be fine. I just need to wipe away this this liquid, or whatever. So the tape will stick. She wipes it away and then she applies the tape.
What was the liquid on the table?
It wasn't on the table. It was on the suit. So what she got snagged on was like a strand of exposed metal that was kind of like sideways in a sense, where it peeled away from the wall,
Mhm.
and it she didn't see it.
Gotcha.
So, and it was just it was low enough where where like if you're not paying attention, if and you try to walk past it, it'll catch you and then cut.
Oh no. Something's telling me deep inside that this might be pertinent to the story here. But so she is being taken care of by the mom. At this point, we still need to go through this area that's super red hot. But the fire's been put out. Um, is this area wide enough to where we can all just kind of go through, or is it like just like a few people would go through the lab, or
The hallway is like a typical like hospital hallway. It's roughly around
okay, cool.
5-6 feet maybe.
This is a larger station than I thought it was.
Yeah. So there's like several floors, and from where you guys are at on this is like the floor 3. The antenna array would be like sub level 8.
All right, we
yes,
gotta get through these labs.
Stay
safe.
The station is pretty sizable over the past past 4 or 5 years that it's been out. It's been up here since like longer than you guys have been up here. It was built like a level at a time.
After the kid is like properly taken care of by the mom, I'm just gonna keep going forward and avoid any red hotness or anything like that.
She said she's carrying her daughter. It'll be fine, baby. She's like comforting her.
Can I do the politician thing and try to assist? Be like, hey, here, ma'am, let me help you.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Now, you're gonna be just fine here. Now let's keep following this nice man up here. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it back down to earth. It's gonna be a great old time.
Oh,
We're all gonna die. Oh, sorry.
You're all gonna die down here.
I'm sorry.
The only reason why the politician, the way I'm playing him, the only reason why he does the switch from being super nervous to like being leader, like super leader, it's just like he wants to lead people. That's his whole thing. Like this is a new opportunity for him.
Okay. That's kind of rather refreshing. So she thanks you. She kind of she's like you're I see you on the station when you came on, and you're a lot nicer than I thought you were.
Oh no, it's the TV. It's scary on that thing. They get you in makeup. They throw lights on you. It's real hot. Can't sweat, and
Honestly,
you better hope you don't make funny faces.
Honestly, I've always thought that that all politicians were scumbags.
They are.
Some are. Deep down, some of them are real good. Just takes sometimes you just gotta get to know them. Is all.
Just like that what was his name, Bassett, saying that he wants to take saying that he wants to take Greece.
Don't worry about him. He's I don't know what he's on, but we gotta focus on what's real right now, and we gotta make it down back to planet Earth. Gotta touch that soil again. Make sure we get to breathe that nice air, and get to live another day.
You have my vote. it's lead the way.
And then I'm like looking at Soul for a little bit of direction on getting through this really hot area.
He's like, and you turn to him and like, lead the way.
And just point forward.
All right, so you make it down. Actually, you go to a freight elevator. It looks like a freight
Nice.
elevator. It's this one's bigger. It's meant for bringing down parts from the supply deck to the lower station array. You guys pile
man.
in, and requires a key card.
All
Do
right.
any of us have a key card?
Yeah, we have maintenance access stuff.
I was wondering if you were gonna figure that one. Which one of you's got the key card?
Wouldn't we both have one?
I definitely have mine on me.
I don't know. In a panic or in a major disaster, people tend to forget things.
The day started normally, so unless Solo actively forgets his key card.
I ain't gonna lie. I've forgotten my key card a couple times.
Especially when
Buck
you're
swipes.
Especially when you're high.
Hanging around
I've
there.
only been high once on this station, and that was thanks to Aaron over there.
Wait, I warned you.
Soul, hey Soul, come back.
Saunders, if this is you, I'm gonna fuck you up. I swear to God.
What do you mean? What do you? No, it's not Saunders.
Pete?
Who'd you think it was?
Saunders, obviously.
You dumbass. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway,
Please tell me you were in a pod that left.
no. I think I routed you know, my wiring skills weren't the best, but I think I got power station 1 rigged. Getting ready. I'm gonna do a test fire.
Everybody, hold on.
Oh God, we're gonna do this
we're
while
in the
we're in
freight
the freight
elevator.
elevator.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Hey, Pete, we're in a
Wait,
freight
whoa, whoa, whoa,
elevator.
whoa.
Can you hold off on that until we get out?
Don't trust me?
Oh, I trust you bunches. I just don't trust the station.
I suppose.
Come on, Pete.
I suppose.
All right. I'll tell you when we're out. Then go ahead and fire it up.
All right. Hey, what's going on with 2? Hello.
Two's cool. Two's cool.
God, what Pete? Fucking Soul, what channel are you on?
Channel 3, man.
All right, Buck's gonna click over and join this conversation. Pete, for God's sake, man, this isn't happening. You need to. Engine's gone. Everything's gone.
If we can get 1 running again, and then I'll jump over and see what I can do to plus up 2. Then we can pick this bird back up and get her back in the right spot. You know I got. Come on, look. You know who you're talking to.
Look,
My wiring skills may suck, but I'm a damn good mechanic.
I look at I'm looking at you, Buck, and I'm looking at the Soul, and I'm like, hearing this conversation between you two. I like just be like, I like hold my hand out as if like I'm expecting the walkie-talkie to be handed to me.
I click off the channel. Look, the director jumped ship. Even if we could, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Because what happens if we stay afloat? Massive international scrutiny. Everyone who got off being able to cover their asses.
No. Just give me the walkie-talkie. I think this man, he's gonna do whatever he can to save whatever he thinks he can, and I don't think there's any convincing him not to try to save what he wants to save.
Hey,
So,
Buck, before you give it to
Hey, Soul.
before. Yeah, what's up? What's up, buddy?
So, trying to wrap my head around this. You know how many eggheads got whacked?
You mean died?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I know there was a bunch of dead bodies around around my hard point when we came out looking for an escape pod.
Hey, listen, y'all are
You
gonna
know
have to
that we
whisper
had.
about that. There are children present.
Did you know that we had a traitor on board?
Please tell me it wasn't Saunders.
What about Saunders?
He up and left everyone.
That's
He had a
some
huge
bitch.
yeah. You didn't see his contrail as it left the station?
No, I thought. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, that's some bitch. You freaking out? He up and took off in the launch. Ooh, I'm gonna
Man, this
beat his
elevator's
ass.
slow.
Yeah, like as they're talking, as Pete and Soul are talking, you guys do get down to the subsection 8.
All right, Pete, we're exiting the elevator now.
All right. I got the startup sequence going. It's counting down. I'm at 30. 25.
All right, Pete, let me know when we get down to 10. Then like I click off and I'm like, hey, Lindsay, I know you're trying to be cool and all, but there's only so much room and one pod left. And Pete has already displayed the fact that he does not want to leave. So
No,
we just
I know.
gotta go.
I wholeheartedly agree. This man is gonna do whatever he thinks he can to try to save everybody he can. So, I was gonna try to empower him, make sure his sacrifice ain't in vain, and then we'll make it to pod and pay our respects to him down on Earth.
Okay, so you step out the freight elevator, and like 100 meters down the hallway, see a body, face down.
I like turn with the kid because I'm probably still holding onto the kid. I'm like, oh shit, not supposed.
What is
Ooh.
that? The little girl. The little girl like yeah, kind of like groaning.
Just hold their head to your chest while we move, man. We don't have time for this.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, little Miss Ma'am. We're gonna keep your head down just a little bit closer. That wound is probably not looking too good. What's your favorite Disney princess, little Miss Ma'am?
Another like 15 meters. There's another body.
Do we recognize any of these people?
So these are comm personnel.
Too bad I like kind of like shoulder the doc and be like, too bad we didn't find the HR rep. I did.
So like you go into the like control room for the array, and 3 other bodies
Son of a bitch.
at their consoles, slumped over.
Someone was trying to get the word out, and then they got
Execution style to the back of the head.
They must have gone up then. This has to be where they started to keep anything from getting out. Especially if the pod's still down here.
All right, I'm gonna look into the pod, but like surreptitiously. I know we need to get out, but I'm not trying to like get shot or blown up either.
Okay, you go into the you actually spirals down into the pod. The pod's like at the base of the station.
All right, I'll climb, guys. I'll climb down first and see if it's clear.
You have like they're like caving ladders. So
Here, Soul. I'm gonna hand Soul a hammer out of my toolbox, and I'll get my utility knife out, and I'm right behind you.
All right, thanks, Buck.
So it's like these ladders like a cylinder and then alternating rungs.
Gotcha. I like I press the hammer to like a magnetic portion of my suit, and do the rung thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as we get to the hatchway, kind of like ease in there with the hammer and look around the pod to make sure it's good to go.
Everything there's lights on in the pod. Everything outside of the control area for the pod is it seems to find in normal working order.
All right. I look at Buck if he's coming in with me. I mean, like, it looks clear on from where I'm standing.
Yeah, I'll push in and I'll head straight to the control panel. I'll start getting the startup sequence going.
Okay.
All right. I'll yell up to the rest of the guys. Be like, "Hey, clear! Come on down."
When you get to the control panel, this is where you find the problem.
Which is?
The control panel's been hacked out with a fire axe, and it's the inner circuitry, the inner wiring is exposed and sparking.
Oh God. Hold on. It's safe, but hold on. I'm gonna get my gloves on. I'll see what I can do here.
I'm still gonna call these guys to come down.
Okay.
Because either way, we're fucked.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can still survive the ride down in the pod. We just may have a few extra parts as we go. We just
Alright.
won't have any control on where we land or anything like that.
As all this is going down, how well did I know Pete?
Pretty well.
Okay.
Just then, Pete hits you on the radio.
Yeah, what's up, Pete?
All right, I'm getting ready to fire up. Startup sequences. I'm counting down to 3, 2,
Is
1.
anybody on the rungs?
I'm in the pod. I don't know what you guys were talking about.
So the station starts to the station jolts and slowly starts to climb. It starts. You can feel kind of a change in the attitude of the entire station. Then you hear a warning.
Always a warning.
Pete, what is that?
It's like a triple 3 iterations of the warning, whoop whoop whoop. Warning. Station a power station overload sequence.
Pete, get out of there. It's gonna.
No, I
All right.
I can fix this.
To my understanding, do I think it's gonna blow up?
Just as he says, give me a few seconds, and boom. The station rocks, violently, and starts to slump to one side.
Shit. Buck, how are you doing over there?
It's coming.
Another warning comes starts sounding moments after that. Abandoned ship. All personnel, non-essential personnel, abandoned ship.
And no shit.
Someone lock the door.
All right. After everybody's in, I'm gonna lock the door, strap in.
Yep, get ready to sit down.
Hey, Soul,
What's up?
pull up a schematic of the pods. If I can't get everything running, we might need to cut open an oxygen line just to make sure we can make it down.
Gotcha. I take my pad, show it to him.
Okay. So the only way to release this with power out is it's a manual release. And
Please tell me the manual release is not inside the station.
It's on the outside.
All right. I open. I swear, and I open the back door, close it, lock it. No matter what happens, keep the shit locked. I go outside the station.
As you're doing that, I grab your shoulder. I'm like, Soul, listen. You.
Give me a or actually as you're talking to him, Buck, give me a wits.
Raw wits?
Yeah.
You got it?
Either wits or technology or whatnot.
I will gladly add 2 more. 1 success.
Okay. As as he closed the door, you're like, hold on a second. You're flipping through the tech manual on because you're not too familiar with this lower portion.
Yeah.
But you're like wait, trapdoor. Okay. What the schematic says is that there is like an automatic closing trapdoor for this pod. It was it was kind of, whoever designed it is some type of weirdo. So it was meant to for this kind of instance where you had to blow the manual release on the outside. It gives you it's co-located near the jettison point. Where the odd man out has a slim chance to re-enter the pod through this automatic closing trapdoor.
Gotcha. Hey, look, fellas, before you argue over who's going to try and be the hero, I'm slide the pad over to him so I can finish
Whoever
up.
designed it was a mad scientist type.
I'm gonna look at the thing, and I'm gonna be like,
You're
I'm doing.
You're like, who the fuck?
I'm gonna go through the automatic trap door, and I'm like, Lindsay, just sit your ass down. I got this.
Oh, no.
Give me Buck. Give me another roll for to see if you can jury rig a repair for this circuit or this control panel.
You got it. Ooh, I'll push that. Oh, my push button doesn't work.
Do you want me to push your push button?
Oh,
I
try
can push
it
your
by all
push button.
means.
No, it will not let me push your push.
I'll push and end up with 2 successes.
Okay. That's enough to you have rudimentary controls of the steering.
It's good enough.
It's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be like a subtle landing, but
We just got to get
you
down.
can
That's
get
all
into
it
the
is.
general area.
I look up from my book. Is everything going okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you all sweaty and stressed looking? I mean, calm down, man.
Because you came to
Oh,
Everything will be fine.
God, how is Lindsay being more helpful than you right now? Golly.
Okay, so
God,
in
all right.
repairing the repairing this control panel, you've come to the conclusion that you have minimal maneuvering thrusters. You don't have like arresting jets or any type of arresting propulsion. You have like 3 capsule type parachutes.
Okay. We can make this work.
And the only thing like since like the automatic navigation is out, and since you only have rudimentary control, the automatic like sequencer for to fire off these parachutes at the optimal time is is out the window. So you have the best guess.
Yep, I can do that.
So, hey, Buck,
Yep.
how's it looking, man?
We'll manage. For now, everyone that's not me or Soul, sit down, stow things. If it's hard, if it's sharp, if it could hurt someone, put it away.
On
I'm
it.
just going to be rolling
And,
one up on the way down.
Soul's
Alright.
gonna crack a laugh.
So a pucker factor is like ×2.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I should be able to help out with this trapdoor between the fire axe and me trying to hold it for you a little bit.
No, the fire axe was nowhere in sight.
With my raw human masculinity, I should be able to keep this trapdoor open for a moment too longer for you.
No, you don't need to keep the trapdoor open. He just needs to like Soul has to move quick enough to where he's able to drop in before you guys hit the atmosphere, and he starts getting way too crispy.
All right. Can I roll an agility for this?
Yes.
And I'm gonna push it, and I can't push it. Never mind.
Okay, so you botched it. You still make it through the trapdoor, but you don't make it in unscathed.
Okay.
You've got 2nd and 3rd degree burns.
I'll immediately.
Part of your suit is melted to you.
Jesus.
I'll
Oh, that's
immediately
going to look
start
cool when it
treating
heals
him.
up, dude.
I'll sit there and be like, I'll sit there and think about it. I should have.
Your hind quarter, your backside is like crispy, and you're going into shock.
Oh, buddy. Oh, God.
I'll immediately start treating him.
You got to make it to where he can sit down or be strapped in, Doc. But
And he's not gonna sit down. He's got to be face down.
face down in a escape pod hurtling towards the earth.
Face down, ass up. I mean, you know,
This is not going to be safe. The G-forces
Oh, it's
alone.
messed up.
Can I do a medicine roll to try and stabilize him?
Yes.
If necessary, I can assist on this, actually.
Can we also have our other doc who's with us and help him out?
Yes, you can lend an assist. Yes, PWB. Buck is going to steer the ship, but he's got rudimentary control, so it's along the lines of dead stick landing.
Yeah, his isn't working either.
Okay, so I just
roll your add it up and then type in /R, whatever the amount is.
I'll have to fix that.
D6.
Okay,
And
I have this ability to gain a +2 to medicine when you stabilize a critical injury, so I assume that would apply.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Okay. Plus, I can add an additional +1. Okay, so in theory, this is a lot of dice.
Medicine to assist?
And you can use +2s. Don't forget about any +2s that we had.
What do I type?
Yeah.
I type
Do you have any plus?
R/.
It's slash then R.
Here. /R.
/ /.
/R, and I'm gonna put a star where it should be. So something like that, except for the 2 dashes. So if you got 7 dice, it'd be.
Or you can roll meat space dice.
All those D6s.
It's. What am I not typing right?
Do you play Yahtzee by any chance?
Yeah, just type only the /. Don't type the R. There should be a /R space, the number of dice you're going to be rolling, immediately followed in one string, D6. Here, let me send it to you. Yeah, there we go.
There
Good
we go.
niche.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Ooh,
4,
3
5,
successes and
6.
2 botches. Ooh.
He still did good.
You got 3. You got. You still get
Three
2. One success.
So in his life saving attempt, he also kind of jabbed you a couple of times, which was not pleasant.
You know, this
And
whole thing is moving.
Station's jolting. You can't
Yeah.
blame Doc for this.
Can I administer
I'm a
some?
surgeon, not a freaking robot.
May I administer some calming aids to maybe help Soul out?
I mean, you can pop a
Yeah.
couple of
So
of
You
gummies in his
put
mouth.
down that handful of gummies. And
yeah, I'm basically I'm gonna pop in a couple of.
You just gotta stroll by.
Oh no, I'm actually helping the doc. This is something I can actually do. I'm
Okay.
somewhat good at it,
I
so
thought you were gonna
not as good as Doc though. Yeah,
All right.
I'm more of the natural healer, quote unquote.
Okay. So, and
Just something to help with the pain, basically.
give a roll. You were rolling, right?
Huh?
Or no? You're just gonna lend.
I need to find it first. Hold on. There we go. Not manipulation. So 3 successes. So he
Okay.
should be very fucking high right now.
As a kite.
Oh yeah.
And talking, he's like talking to himself, and he's talking about how his teeth feel like they're furry. That he needs to shave his
Okay.
teeth.
I think Saul's going to be good there. Doc shouldn't struggle much anymore now. Matter of fact, it may tickle.
Face off.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
So, yeah, he's good. He's on cloud 9.
I think Farmer Bucky's steering the ship there, PW.
That's me.
That would be him. So, so the space station is, or the research station, I mean, is hurtling down towards the Earth, and you guys are also in an adjacent trajectory, since you guys have the bare minimum to to arrest your descent.
Oh no!
The station, the research facility is like a yellow, orange, cherry red. It's like smoking as it's like burning into the atmosphere.
Kind of
And
slap Soul around. Hey, look out the window there, Soul. Pretty colors.
and at this, let's see, give me 1 second. At this time, as you are going down, you get a message. Lindsay.
I get a message from in a pod away from the ship that's burning up. That's some
What
amazing
service do you have
technology.
up here?
I know.
Ah,
No,
damn.
You know it's not Verizon.
It's actually your cell phone.
Mint Mobile.
What service do you have?
It's Mint
Oh
Mobile.
my god! What in
Ryan
the
Reynolds.
Exactly.
what in the hell is this?
You can choose to read it later if you want.
I'm gonna read it right now. That's like how
I mean, he should be feeling pretty good right now. I mean, he took a gummy earlier.
The alder.
yeah. So I'll take a look at this
Whoa.
message. What does this message say?
Let me see. Okay, so the first part is dear big bro. I made it
Oh,
to Japan, safe and sound, man. This place is something else. It's like stepping into the future. Everywhere you look, there's technology that makes Georgia feel like it's still in the Stone Age. The trains are so fast and always on time. The cities are spotless, even with so many people packaged together. It's amazing how everything just works. People here seem so organized. Like everything, everyone, um, like every part of their day has purpose. I got here just in time for something really special. They've been honoring their lost loved ones during the festival of Oban. It's beautiful, bro. Lanterns floating in the rivers, lighting up the night like stars. It made me think of home and how we honor our own. It's peaceful and a little
Ooh,
bittersweet,
excuse me.
but there's so much respect in it. I'll write more soon. There's so much to see and do. I miss you already, but don't worry. I'm taking it all in for both of us. Your little bro.
Oh, fucking Tyler. Getting himself into Japan.
For that.
I don't even know if we're gonna make it.
For that baseball scouting.
Oh, we're gonna fucking die.
Oh no, I got this. I'm an ace pilot. I lie.
All right. And with that, that'll draw us to the conclusion of
No!
session 2.
Very nice cliffhanger. What an end. Also, an amazing
There's
Celsius
no
return that
fucking
I had.
cliff.
What's that? So, everyone, I hope you guys are enjoying my version of The Walking Dead. It's I took a little bit of a space sequence, kind of along the lines of my High Riders, but it's gonna get down and dirty and gritty. Next Friday.
Are you bringing it down to earth?
Yes, we will be on Earth. We will be. You guys will be, in the center, or like, in Japan, in Tokyo.
Wait, what?
And I
I
figured
want to be.
with Tyler's message.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta find Tyler, cause he's my bro, and I gotta find Saunders, cause we need to give him a piece of our minds.
You want to beat the monkey snot out of him, or the gorilla
Hey,
snot out
at
of
this
him?
Absolutely.
point, yeah, at this point, Saunders can jump up his own ass, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, so
I don't want anything to do with him.
I hope everyone's had a good time watching along with us, and come back next week for installment number 3 of The Walking Dead. So this is Storyteller Raven and crew. We'll catch you next Friday. Bye.
See y'all. Have a
Okay, love you.
good
Bye bye.
afternoon, good night, morning, whatever it is for you.
Cybernation Uncensored.